Colleagues and guests, please be seated. Welcome, everybody, to the 2018 commencement ceremony for our dental hygiene and dentist colleagues. Did we run out of seats? Thank you. And here we are again in the fabulously elegant Herbst Theatre, a unique San Francisco heritage site and cornerstone of the performing arts in San Francisco. I am honored to be here on stage with UCSF's distinguished faculty and staff, Our Grand Marshal today, carrying the UCSF School of Dentistry banner, is Dr. Barry Burstein. Dr. Burstein was selected by the graduating students for this honor, and he will also be leading the recessional at the end of the celebration. Let's give him a round of applause. Thank you, Dr. Burstein. And we're also joined on stage by a large number of faculty and staff. And so these staff represent the school as clinical coaches, course directors, division and department chairs, simulation faculty, row faculty, lecturers, researchers, administrators, and deans. And then, of course, we have Dan Lowenstein, our Executive Vice Chancellor and Provost. So please give all of our faculty a good round of applause. Thank you. So just a few housekeeping details. For those of you, we'd like you to switch the phones off so that you don't accept incoming calls. I'm switching mine off now. And pages if you have pages. And this event is being live streamed, both to an additional lounge in this building, as well as to the UCSF YouTube channel. So let's say hello to all of those people who are watching the live stream. So I'd like the cameras to zoom back, and on the count of 3, everybody in the audience and everybody on stage, we want the hands in the air waving and just say hi. Are we ready? 1, 2, 3. Hi! Thank you. So we're much honored today to have 4 deans on stage. We have our commencement speaker and visiting dean, Dr. Patrick Lloyd. We have our beloved and retired Dean Emeritus and Professor Emeritus, Dr. John Featherstone. And Dr. Featherstone is regionally renowned for his spoon-playing accomplishments. And we were just wondering if he brought them with him today. No, we didn't. Good thing, too. We also have our greatly treasured interim dean, Dr. Mark Kirkland, who has guided the school for the last 6 months. That was no easy task. And of course, our new dean, Dr. Michael Reddy, who will inspire our school. So Dr. Reddy is here to inspire our school to reach new heights of academic and clinical excellence. So with these 4 deans on stage, I was looking up the meaning, Googling the meaning of the word dean, and I found this definition. A US film actor famous for his moody and rebellious roles, 1931 to 55, and of course that was James Dean. So the last of his movies was called Giant. And so with giant expectations of our new dean, Dr. Michael Reddy, I ask him to please step forwards and present the dean's address. Thank you.
Well, with that, thank you, Dr. Bear. It's certainly an honor for me to have the opportunity to address our newest UCSF graduates. Today is a milestone in your lives. It's a time when you've made a dream a reality. Congratulations. You've made a major personal and academic achievement, and from this point forward, you are in recovery. I'd like to acknowledge the contributions of our 2 class presidents. If we have 4 deans, we must have at least 2 class presidents. There, Joe Yoon and Bashoy Basada, who have made great contributions to this class and helping them, and it's a class that really embraces one another and takes care of each other. Have you ever wondered why we have a big celebration for something so personal as a graduation or a wedding? In fact, why are all the faculty and institutional leadership here? Why are all your friends and family here? After all, you did it all by yourselves. Sure, they provided a little spending money, some groceries here, there, a little advice and emotional support. My point is that few of us ever achieve big success alone. Now, I can tell what some of you are thinking. During school, you hated all those group projects. You're probably thinking that, I had to drag all those slackers along, or because of my place in the alphabet, I was always stuck with, Captain Annoying on my team. But regardless of how you felt about those group exercises in education, working with others as part of a greater community is the key to big success in life. Let me tell you a story. Our story starts with a scientist traveling down a river in Southeast Asia on a hot, humid night back in 1935. It was a beautiful river lined with mangrove trees as far as the eye could see, although the water itself was infested with crocodiles and snakes. Actually, the crocodiles and snakes have nothing to do with the story except to add a sense of danger. Our traveler gazes up at a tree. Suddenly, the tree lights up as if it was illuminated but being struck by lightning. Just as quickly, it goes dark. The traveler can't believe his eyes, although the amazing sight has seared a bright image on his mind. Then suddenly, in a reality-bending moment, the entire canopy of all the trees along the riverbank on one side of the river for 1,000 feet or more light up and glow in unison and then go dark. It takes a moment for our astonished scientist to regain his mental reasoning and realize he's not being abducted by aliens. Instead, he studies the phenomenon and recognizes that the trees themselves were not glowing. Rather, they were covered with a massive number of bioluminescent insects, all illuminating at the same time. So when he returns home, our traveler does what any good scientist does. He writes a paper about his discovery of the synchronized lightning bugs. Seeming too good to be true, no one believes him. In fact, biologists ridicule the account. Why would male fireflies light in unison, which would only decrease their chances of themselves identifying a potential mate? Mathematicians are equally skeptical. How could order come in pitch blackness out of chaos in nature without a leader to direct it? Fast forward to present. The lightning bugs, for looking at them from a modern piece of science, is actually, there's a method to the madness of this puzzling behavior. In fact, if they all light up at random times, the likelihood of a female responding to a male in the deep, dark recesses of the mangrove forest is 3%. But when they join in unison and create a brighter light that attracts even more lightning bugs to the mangrove trees, the likelihood of a female responding when all the trees light up is 82%. The moral of the story is more than the value of a good wingman. It's an example of great success occurring when we're part of something bigger. Being part of the UCSF Alumni Association is something bigger. In 1974, George Lucas penned the script of the first episode that will become the multi-billion-dollar Star Wars franchise. Perhaps you've heard of it. In that original version, the most famous movie line ever, "May the Force be with you," was not in it at all. The earliest version read, "May the force of others be with you." The force of others. So what does this arcane piece of movie history have to do with your future success? Hidden in those tiny lines lies both the problem limiting success and the secret to exponentially increasing well-being, happiness, and ultimate success. Our society has become overly focused on the power of one as opposed to the power of one made stronger by others. This starts at an early age. We think we are being good parents when we praise our children by saying, "You did that all by yourself. I'm so proud of you." All the way through school, during college, and even graduate school, individual grades, standardized test scores reinforce the notion of individual accomplishments driving future success. Throughout our experience in education, we are praised for, judged on our individual attributes that we achieved alone. In fact, society teaches us that it's better to be the only bright light than to be in a forest full of bright lights. But research actually shows that individual achievement is not statistically predictive of big-time success. Rather, for the rest of our lives, our success will almost entirely be interconnected with others. Big success depends on harnessing the force of others. Like the lightning bugs, when we all begin to shine brighter together, we all have the force of the others with us. This is a special power that comes from a group of people working together toward a common goal. It manifests itself in sports. It's the unmistakable characteristic of families, and it's certainly an important part of dentistry. So another key to big success is to surround yourself with people that lift you up rather than drag you down. Said another way, seek out people who bring out the best in you rather than the stress in you. Big success is linked to happiness. Though most people think if I just get the right position, I'll be happy, or if I just get in the right relationship, I'll be happy, or if I just get through this graduation. But most people forget that the link between happiness and success is a two-way street. If that's true, then working on being happy will lead to success, and the data shows it's absolutely true. So how do you become more resilient and build happiness that leads to success? At any time you're going through a transition in life and you're stressed, first, remember to breathe. Then take time to identify what is good, valuable, or positive about change, and pinpoint something you're grateful for. Gratitude. We all like to receive it, and we all should give a little bit more of it to others. Acts of gratitude and kindness release the hormone oxytocin that encourages love and bonding. Oxytocin has health benefits like lowering blood pressure, aiding digestion. It's a powerful thing. People who express gratitude for a few weeks develop positive neural pathways that promote a positive system around them. Studies shows that the most important factor in job satisfaction isn't a title, it isn't benefits, it isn't even money. It's the desire for gratitude. Yet with so many benefits, so many managers tend to say thank you to their employees, believing that paying them is enough. Don't be one of them. In a study that's been repeated hundreds of times, one group of people was asked to go into their neighborhood Starbucks and order a drink the way they usually do. A second group was asked to go in and express some form of gratitude, to smile, say thank you, talk about something with the staff. The interesting thing about the study is that they weren't actually measuring the effects on the barista, they were actually measuring the effects on the participants and found a measurable change in the level of happiness of the group that expressed gratitude. Ultimately, people who express appreciation not only have a positive effect on others, they are more resilient to daily challenges. They are more productive, more trusting, more likely to help others, and they're happier at work and home. Remember why you have this education and express your sense of purpose. In a now famous presidential address, JFK announced that we're going to land a man on the moon as a nationwide challenge. Shortly thereafter, during a visit to NASA Space Center, the president noticed the janitor carrying a broom. Being a man of the people, he walked up to him, interrupted his tour, and said, "Hi, I'm Jack Kennedy. What do you do here?" To which the janitor responded, "Well, sir, I'm helping to put a man on the moon." So the next time someone asks you what you do, tell them not what you do, but why you do it. People who can express why are much more successful and happier. It's important to take care of others, but it's also remember to take care of yourself. So when you put things on your to-do list each day, be sure that you added some things for yourself that contribute something meaningful in your life. If you find nothing does, then add something. Add constructive rest. And that's not vegging out in front of the TV or social media. Go for a walk, work out, do yoga, meditate, visit a friend, call your mama. But don't let the "I don't have time for myself" mantra limit your happiness, because it will also limit your success. You are entering an exciting time in your life, and I wish you all the best. If you learn to work well with others, to express gratitude, to take a little time for yourself, and remember what you do matters, big success and happiness will follow. Just take a look around at this room. Look at all the people who are here creating a positive energy to support you, the graduates. May the force of others be with you. Thank you. I now have the honor and privilege of introducing our commencement speaker. I'd like to introduce Dr. Patrick Lloyd, Dean of the Ohio State University College of Dentistry. Dr. Lloyd was appointed Dean of Ohio State in 2011 after serving as Dean of the University of Minnesota School of Dentistry. Prior to that appointment, he was the chair of family dentistry at the University of Iowa and the head of Marquette University's Special Dental Clinic and the national coordinator of geriatric dentistry for the Veterans Administration. Dr. Lloyd earned his DDS and MS degree from Marquette University and a specialty certificate in prosthodontics from Milwaukee VA Medical Center. He is one of the great thinkers in the field of dentistry, a past editor-in-chief of the Journal of Prosthodontics and a fellow of the Gerontological Society of America and the American College of Prosthodontics. Please join me with a warm welcome for Dr. Patrick Lloyd.
The view up here is spectacular. I can see everything and everybody, so thank you for letting me be part of this morning. Executive Vice Chancellor, Provost Daniel Lowenstein, Dean Michael Reddy, Dean Emeritus John Featherstone, esteemed faculty and staff, and the graduates of the class of 2018, family members and friends, it is a distinct pleasure for me to be here as part of this special occasion and to add memories that you can carry with you for a lifetime. Thank you for this wonderful opportunity. I'm truly honored to be here in this commencement exercise at one of our profession's most admired dental schools on the campus of one of our country's most revered universities. There are many superlatives used to describe the University of California's San Francisco School of Dentistry, and those superlatives represent some of the reasons why I'm so excited to be here today. This is the oldest dental school in the state of California. It is the oldest dental school west of the Mississippi. And it is the dental school that has received the highest NIH funding of any dental school in the country for 25 consecutive years. Your faculty have made discoveries, developed treatment protocols, and authored articles and textbooks that have helped shape the profession and guide dentistry into the future. Your programs focus on the importance of graduate and professional education, and they literally set the standard for other dental schools throughout the country. And of course, you, the students in these programs, are among the best of the nation. But what impresses me most about this school, and now your alma mater, is the institution that sets an example that others aspire to and strive to emulate. From coast to coast, this school is admired and held up as an example of the way it should be. What better reputation could a school have, and what a phenomenal future its graduates will have stored for them because of this. I would like to congratulate the staff, the faculty, family members, and friends who gathered here today and who contributed to your success. Their hard work, commitment, sacrifices have made this day possible. As a member of the dental profession for more than 4 decades, I want to express my sincere gratitude for all you have done to help prepare our graduates to enter their new roles as members of one of the most trusted and rewarding professions in the country. This particular month and this specific week are important to me because it was 40 years ago to the week that I had the same experiences our graduates are having today. Although I didn't remember the specifics of my graduation ceremony, remember it was a long time ago. I do vividly remember and recall the feelings I had then. They were ones of personal satisfaction and gratitude for the help and support I received from so many, the staff, the faculty, the classmates, my patients, and my family. I must also admit that although I was excited to have reached this milestone in my life, I was also apprehensive about what lied ahead of me. Yes, I knew where I was going, and I'd done all I could do to get ready, but just like starting dental school, it was something new and something I'd never done before. I was enthused, excited, but anxious. Now, four decades later, and having served as the dean of 2 dental schools for a combined 15 years, I look with great amazement at all the technologies that have been developed by and for our profession. Cone beam computed tomography that allows us to inspect what's underneath the mucosa and plan surgical procedures. Dental implants that secure complete dentures. Computer design and milled restorations with strength, contour, and fit that is a marvel to even the most talented technician. Electronic dental records that can be updated anywhere. Electric handpieces capable of cutting through anything. And the list goes on and on and on. The level of precision, the sophistication, the predictability is unprecedented. It is remarkable to me that you are starting your careers with all these advances. I can only imagine what the future will have in store for you, our next generation of oral health care providers. The digital age has brought us so much, and it has made it possible to offer our patients so many therapies that I literally dreamed about when I was in your seats. But I do worry that sometimes our fascination with these technologies eclipses the humanistic qualities of our profession that have long allowed us to distinguish ourselves from other healthcare providers. As Dean of the College of Dentistry at The Ohio State University, one of my many responsibilities is to stay current as possible with the recent technology advances in all our disciplines, and to assess their impact and the value for our students and our patients in our college. It is easy some days for me to get wrapped up in all the amazing technical aspects of our profession, but we need to keep in mind that it's the impact of these technologies on our patients and their lives that must remain our highest priority. Year after year, when I ask applicants who are interviewing for a position in our school, why did you decide dentistry as a career? Consistently, they tell me it was the provider-patient relationship that drew them there. When I ask them for more information on this, they tell me it's all about knowing your patients, their likes, their dislikes, and their priorities. It's about helping them and realizing how much you mean to them. Of all the laudable attributes that our profession could claim, I believe it is the provider-patient relationship that makes us different from other health professions. And this is the one that we need to continue promoting and practicing. There are many substantial consequences associated with holding the provider-patient relationship high among our profession's values. 2 that I seem to believe are the greatest with the greatest yield are the trust the public has in our profession and the rewards we receive. Regarding the first, every year, dentistry ranks in a top handful of professionals that people hold in high esteem. Our patients believe in us. They believe we have their best interest at heart, and they believe we will work hard on their behalf and that we will do them no harm. During my 30-plus years in dental practice, I benefited from the reputation our profession enjoys. It helped me tremendously as I spoke with patients, gave them advice, and answered their questions. Because of the trust our patients will have in us, you will be looked at for all sorts of advice and counsel. Your patients will face difficult, significant, and complex decisions involving myriad circumstances and conditions that affect their lives and their health. These will be ethical decisions. These will be financial decisions, personal decisions, and professional decisions, all of which will require great care and attention to make sure that your actions are in their best interest. They will look you in the eye and say, "What do you think I should do?" They will tell you personal stories about details in their lives so that you know them better and understand their priorities. They will confide in you that now is a difficult time for them. And they will ask you some tough questions about all kinds of things. And they'll trust you will help them make good decisions about their health care that will impact on them for years to come. Having a trusting relationship with your patients will serve you well when something about their care doesn't go as planned. An open interproximal space, a porcelain veneer that fractures, or an implant that fails. Yes, they will be upset, disappointed, and concerned, but they and you will be able to talk it over, develop a new plan, and work it out. They will know that you are most concerned about their health and well-being, and this will alter the dynamics of your relationship in an important and positive way. Another benefit of building trusting relationships with your patients, one that will see you through those long and oftentimes trying days, are the personal and professional rewards you receive. They will come in many forms. Some are tangible, like a box of chocolates or a flower arrangement they'll send to your office with a card expressing gratitude for the care you provided them. They will tell you how pleased they are with how they look and feel and their ability to eat comfortably and smile again. Students often ask me, do you miss practicing? As being a dean, do you miss practicing? And without hesitation, no matter who asks me, a dental hygiene student, a graduate student, a dental advanced standing student, without hesitation, I always say yes. I miss it every day. And I always add that I miss helping patients, I miss working with other healthcare providers and caring for patients, but most significantly, I miss the personal and professional rewards of my practice. Seeing and hearing the reactions of patients to the treatments I provided them were so rewarding. Sometimes they expressed gratitude because I relieved pain by just reducing a sharp edge that was causing an abrasion or making them feel uncomfortable. Other times it was because I had eliminated the discoloration on a central incisor. But there were also those occasions when I explained to them why their mouth was dry, why their tooth fractured, or why they needed to see an oral surgeon. Of the many gifts I have received from patients throughout the decades, none is more cherished than the poem a patient wrote for me after I had completed an extensive restoration for a severely damaged dentition. We had spent considerable time together, well over a year, excavating several carious teeth, removing defective crowns and bridges, placing and replacing provisionals, and ultimately treating most of her teeth with full coverage restorations. Although each visit was unique in what we had to accomplish for her, there was one procedure that was common throughout the entire year. And that was checking to make sure that after each visit, her bite was stable. To achieve this, I would instruct her on how to bring her teeth together so that I could be certain they all touched. It was this repeated instruction of mine that served as the basis for her poem. To my dentist, Dr. Lloyd, with gratitude, Helen Fairbairn. When I go to bed at night and say the usual prayers, a faint voice whispers in my ear and makes me unawares. I am very sleepy at this time, but I think I hear it rightly. I'm pretty sure it's telling me, first open, then close lightly. I hear these words throughout the day. They're always said politely, but they are constantly the same. Just open, then close lightly. I'll bet sometime when I am dead, I do not know the date, I'll be awaiting Peter's words as I stand at the gate. Hi, Helen. Open the gate. Don't slam it. Close it lightly. The respect I felt for patients and the trust established I had with them produced rewards that I could never have imagined. I'll never forget a late-night phone call from Mrs. Thomas to let me know that her husband, George, would not be able to make his dental appointment tomorrow because he died a couple hours ago. He was in advanced stages of Parkinson's disease, and I'd been caring for him for several years. His wife said to me on the phone, "George always liked you." And they both appreciated the personal attention I gave him. I was so profoundly touched that she would think of me at a time like that. Nor will I ever forget the day I inserted new dentures for my dental assistant's mother. My assistant, Kayla, started to cry. She turned to me and said, "My mother hasn't looked that pretty since I was a little girl." Her mother was 82 years old at that time. Again, when students ask me if I miss my professional practice, I let them know what I miss most are the many ways patients express their gratitude in the care I provided them. They thank me for every aspect of how I spoke with them, explained their conditions, offered them options, and ultimately how I changed their lives. These are the things I remember most. These are genuine, heartfelt, and lasting. They are experiences that kept me motivated, especially when days were extra long, packed full, or unforgiving. They were moments that are etched on my mind forever. I encourage you to continue valuing these things that have been so important to making dentistry such a trusted and rewarding profession. Get to know your patients. Show them that you care about them as a patient and a person. Use all of your God-given talents, the knowledge you gained at this School of Dentistry, the technology that comes our way, and the discoveries that science makes to provide the best care possible. Do this and you will enjoy, as I have, and as I did, a most satisfying and rewarding career, one that will benefit you, your patients, and your family. Looking back 40 years and now looking ahead into the future, I can anticipate and see an ever-increasing need for us to hold dear what distinguishes us and provides the rewards that are most meaningful and lasting. We have an amazing profession. You are joining it at an unprecedented time, and what a superb education you've received here at the University of California, San Francisco School of Dentistry. You have an opportunity and a responsibility to continue the legacy and to truly do great things. To the classes of 2018, I wish you all the very best that life has to offer you, your families, and your patients. Thank you for letting me share this time and this special moment with you.
Thank you, Dr. Lloyd. We now have the student addresses. I would first like to welcome graduate Munit Shoker to the stage to present the address on behalf of the Masters in Dental Hygiene graduates.
Good morning to all the friends and family here today. On behalf of all the graduates, I would like to thank you for your incredible support and apologize for all the times we missed out on parties and family life and would have rather spent the night uploading assignments instead of watching the sunrise with you. We apologize and we promise to make it up to you. My name is Munit Shoker, and I'm the class president of the Master of Science in Dental Hygiene class of 2018. This program was founded by the late, great Dr. Margaret Walsh in 2010. Throughout the last year, our esteemed faculty have been carrying out her vision of helping mold us into scholars, educators, and researchers by supplying us with the skills to think critically, and most importantly, through the culmination of our capstone projects. For the capstone project, we pursued independent research on a question or problem of our choice. It was all-consuming, and I know many of us anticipated feedback emails more than text messages from our nearest and dearest. This year, we had a diverse range of topics such as dental therapy, use of natural products, Botox, experience of male dental hygiene students in their programs, interprofessional communication, and dental hygiene curricula. This assortment of important issues piqued our interest and allowed us to look into areas of dental hygiene and dentistry that we were passionate about, specifically areas that we thought were theoretically lacking and where we could apply our body of knowledge. We have also had opportunities to broaden our minds and increase our skill set, such as when we got to volunteer with the periodontology residents. It's a lot harder. Residents and leading interprofessional education sessions. These opportunities enriched our knowledge and understanding of policy, practice, and patient care. Through lectures, seminars, clinical teaching sessions, research, and group activities, we've been collectively able to demonstrate and uphold UCSF's pride values, which are professionalism, such as being a professional, accountable, reliable, and responsible, respect, treating others as you wish to be treated, integrity, being honest, trustworthy, and ethical, diversity, appreciating and celebrating differences in others, and excellence, being dedicated, motivated, innovative, and confident. This journey has also allowed our small class of 10 to really get to know and support one another. whether it's bonding over public transport horror stories, stressing about deadlines, asking what was due, or the weekly anticipation of hash brown or donuts. We have all helped motivate and encourage one another on late-night assignments and whenever there was a hurdle in any of our capstone projects. This sense of camaraderie has made this fast-paced learning experience easier for all of us because we know we can lean on each other for support, feedback, guidance, and inspiration. Along the way, we had fun, and there was lots of laughter. I'm excited to see where this path after graduation takes each one of my classmates and the lifelong friends I have made. I'm so proud of our class for successfully completing this program and realizing the potential we have. We can look forward to the doors that are now open to us through our roles as UCSF and School of Dentistry alumni. And who knows, maybe some of us will be back as UCSF faculty. Whatever we do and wherever we go, I know the skills and knowledge we've gained in all the classes we have taken have prepared us for the next chapter in our careers. I hope you all continue to follow your passions and stay true to yourself and define your future goals and blaze your path. I'm proud and honored to have served as your president and wish you every future success. I wish you the best on this journey, and on behalf of the class of 2018, I would sincerely like to thank all the faculty who have helped to get us here. Thank you.
Thank you, Manit, for that inspiring address. Dr. Bishoy Basada, please join the stage to deliver your address on behalf of the International Dental Program graduates.
Hello, everyone. I know we have a short amount of time, so I kept my speech very, very short for you, okay? Oh, sorry. That's not the one. Sorry about that. I left the short version at home, but I still remember most of it. It starts with class of 2018, we made it. Woo! Two years ago, we started our UCSF Dental School journey together. And today we are here to share and celebrate our shared achievements and success. Although we came from 13 different countries and different cultures, we soon, with the support and guidance of faculty, staff, and our peers, became one big international dental student family. Throughout this journey, and true to the UCSF spirit, we have supported and been there to help each other and guide and support each other. In the first 3 months, we worked so hard, and we had so much fun. I remember being in the sim lab and how excited we were to complete a crown prep and then hear from Dr. Mendoza, "I like it, I will sign it for you." And how Dr. Fujikawa made REM-PROS so easy for us with his great teaching techniques and him easing our nerves and saying, "Well, it's not brain surgery, how hard can it be?" It has been an honor to serve as a class president for the past 2 years to such a wonderful class. But I couldn't have achieved any progress without the support and hard work of my fellow class officers. During our 2 years together, we learned from each other, we helped each other, and we supported one another. It was a great experience being a student again after so many years with such awesome classmates and amazing faculty. Our 2 years together has gone so fast. I can't believe that our journey together is coming to an end. Even though we all came from different backgrounds, we had a shared passion and common dream to be UCSF graduates and excellent dentists. Together we laughed, we cried, but most importantly, we worked as a team. And what we have learned from these 2 years is that if you really try hard and put all your efforts and dedication into something, you can reach your goals. You just have to stop hitting the snooze button. I'm standing here on behalf of my classmates to share our message of appreciation and gratitude. First, I would like to thank from the bottom of our hearts, our families, friends, loved ones both near and far, for their unwavering encouragement and support, and of course at times their financial assistance. Thank you for believing in us, supporting us, listening to us, picking us at times when life and studies seemed overwhelming. We honestly could not have done it without you, without your constant love, support, and guidance. And to our beloved UCSF faculty, staff, and mentors, we all know that UCSF School of Dentistry has a long standing, world-class name and reputation. But what we didn't know before starting the IDP program is how this actually translates into practice. Standing here today, I know and understand that it translates in the excellence of your teaching and research, your deep subject knowledge and passion, your clinical expertise and care for patients, and in your everyday support and encouragement of students. We can't thank you enough for everything. And to all my fellow classmates, it is now our responsibility to put into practice all what we have learned so that we can continue to uphold this excellence. To do this, we will treat our patients with the highest quality of care, continue to our learning and personal growth, and ensure that we uphold the ethical principles of care we have learned in our practices and future service to our patients and communities. We may be scattered to different states and possibly different countries, but I will always cherish the joyful memories that we have made together and our lasting friendships. Last but not least, I want to express my love and say thank you so much to my amazing wife for her extreme love, support, and care through our 6 years of marriage, and how understanding she has been to my duties as a class leader, which has kept me occupied for most of my time at home for the past 2 years. Every journey starts with an initial step, but where the journey ends depends on the person taking the journey and the influencing factors around the person. I look forward to our next steps as UCSF graduates and doctors, and to hearing of our many successes and achievements that will follow. Thank you so much for being attentive, and congratulations to our class of 2018.
And thank you, Dr. Besada, for your thoughtful address. And finally, Joseph Kwan Ho Yoon will provide his address on behalf of the Domestic Dental Program. Bring it home, Joe.
Hi. Really quickly before I begin, I just want to take a second to acknowledge that there are some of our classmates who are not able to join us today. You know who you are. We love you. We support you with everything. When I was 7 years old, my mother would strike on my door to wake me up. She would fling the door wide open, and she would peer in and yell, "Hey, you're gonna be late for class." And then she would leave the door wide open with all the lights on, so I'd be really inconvenienced as I vainly attempted to snooze for another minute. My struggles with waking up for class would proceed for the next several years until I entered college, where I learned very quickly that my alarm clock was not quite as effective as my mom. And while I could sleep and skip class, it just was not financially nor academically sensible to do so. This story, in many different ways, is familiar to probably most everyone in here. There are countless times when someone knocked on the door to get your attention, and likewise, many instances where you had to do the same, often with mixed results. For example, "Hi, would you like to support the Boy Scouts of America?" Or another classic from high school where, "Hey, here to take your daughter to prom?" That was a great one. Or how about the distinct knock you heard 4 years ago on the second floor of our dental school in that distinct, humble interview room? Our student predecessors and our esteemed faculty sat down with us and gave us a chance to prove ourselves. Because from that fateful first day, you embarked on a life-changing journey, and it posited a challenge unlike any other. And as they say, the rest is history. It is a rich history, teeming with a spectrum of emotions and thousands of stories and backgrounds, each a unique cornerstone to the diverse heritage and spectrum that includes the world-renowned UCSF and its graduates. You had to think harder, learn faster, and breathe deeper. You were given the refreshing knowledge and wisdom of school, but you had to drink it through a fire hose. You had to balance your school life and your social life, all while clinging to your beliefs of helping others through a lifetime of service. You knocked on tall doors on these hollowed halls and were welcomed in. There were long days where you wouldn't see the sun. Literally and metaphorically, you didn't rise and sleep in sunshine, so you rose and slept to moonshine, pun intended. I'm sorry. But amidst dark nights, you shone brilliance. The more you sweat, the more you made steam. We became accustomed to this life, perhaps numb to it. And coincidentally, that's also how we learned local anesthesia, by practicing on each other. This is also where many of us began to really understand what it meant to empathize with your patient. After all, none of us were perfect, although all of us did perf. Yes, there were days where you felt you wouldn't succeed. Yet you persevered to arrive here as some of the best and brightest people I've ever met. Together, we constantly opened the doors and moved the frames. You also did not do this alone. My friends, as we begin our new careers, I want to remind you that you are so profoundly loved. There are certain doors you never had to open because others ran ahead for you. Some were as simple as waking you up for school, and others involved uprooting and settling down in a frightening and foreign land thousands of miles from home. There are unmet advocates who championed for your right to learn and thrive here. And even amongst those you have met, there are some who opened the doors and could not live to witness this moment, but they knew that you would be just fine. I implore you to eternally keep this conviction in your heart, that even beyond tangible life, someone believed in you. Love and sacrifice got us here, and love and sacrifice will dictate the importance and impact of our career. So, to our special guests, your unconditional support and guidance from childhood until now, through soccer practices, school plays, and awkward prom dates, resonate gratefully among us. Thank you for being there. For embarrassing baby photos, rebellious phases, and waking us up on time, thank you for being there. For your positive guidance, a shoulder to cry on, and opening doors, thanks for being there. You lightened our burden so we could finish the race, and we will never, ever forget that. To our delightful faculty and staff, we are indebted to your kindness, and will strive to practice all that you have taught us. You knew what we needed before we did, and we will continue to make you proud. To my beloved classmates, thank you for letting me serve you. Thank you for being my friends and growing with me. Together, we have come a long way to now join the ranks of a prestigious and proud group of UCSF graduates and alumni of the School of Dentistry. Each and every one of you is worthy of this honor. So for my final act as your president, class of 2018, in front of the people you hold dear in recognition of your tremendous perseverance and kindness, please allow me to open one last door. Ladies and gentlemen, your doctors will see you now. Thank you.
So many thanks for those fabulous addresses. I will now invite Dean Emeritus and Professor Emeritus Dr. John Featherstone to perform two introductions. First, to introduce the Oath of Office officer, and then to announce the Gardner Awards. Dr. Featherstone.
It is my distinct pleasure to introduce to you Commander Jennifer Free, Commissioned Medical Service Corps Officer, who is currently working at the Navy Recruiting District in San Francisco under the Armed Forces Health Professional Scholarship Program. Commander Jennifer Free enlisted in the U.S. Navy in 1993. Commander Free has had several tours of duty, and she currently has the duties and responsibilities as Executive Officer of the Navy Recruiting District of San Francisco, and will assume command of the Recruiting District later this year. Please join me in welcoming Commander Free to the podium to perform her duties. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Featherstone. And thank you for the wonderful introduction. Thank you to the esteemed faculty of the University of California, San Francisco School of Dentistry. And thank you to the family and friends who are here with us today. And most of all, congratulations to the University of California, San Francisco School of Dentistry, class of 2018. Thank you. I am honored to be here with you today to share a few thoughts about service. When I think about service, I think about the many capacities in which anyone can serve. Service to your country, service to your community, or service to individuals are all ways in which you can serve. You are graduating today with a degree and a capability that can make a life-changing difference to so many people. In my 24 years in the Navy, I have seen a lot of places in this country and abroad. The lack of access to quality dental care is a problem that plagues the world, and you can make a difference. This cannot be understated. I would like to leave you with just a few thoughts as you transition to this next step of your professional careers and in your lives. Be humble. Listen to what is going on around you. Be willing to learn from others that may have very different opinions, backgrounds, or perspectives than you do, and be curious about what they have to say. Ask bold and unconventional questions that challenge you and help you to gain an intellectual connection. Humble yourself so that you realize that you are part of a bigger system, and that by listening, you can continue to grow and challenge yourself every single day. Bottom line, use what you hear from others to make your interactions with people more respectful, meaningful, and productive. Be a mentor. You are special. You are all so special. You provide a service that promotes quality of life and even saves lives. You can change lives by being a mentor to others. In fact, I challenge you to be more than a mentor. Be an advocate for those who you mentor. For example, make a phone call to that hiring manager to advocate for your protege. Speak up for their credibility as a professional. In fact, I am here speaking to you today because someone took the time to mentor me and advocate for me. I enlisted as a hospital corpsman, which is a medic, in the Navy when I was 17 years old. My only dream was to see what life looked like outside of Cleveland, Ohio, which is where I'm from. 3 years into my enlistment, a Navy doctor recommended and advocated for me to apply for an officer program. I did, and that is why I'm speaking with you here today. Be more than a mentor, be an advocate. Payback. Each one of you did the hard work that earned you a degree that you are receiving today. However, I am certain, based off what you told me today, that your success can be attributed to at least one person who either encouraged you, endured a burden, financial or otherwise, or who in some way helped you to make it through the rigors and sacrifices of undergraduate and then of dental school. Please consider giving back to the community who gave you the opportunity to succeed, whether it is simple as your time or as essential as your professional skills. I challenge you today to give back to your community and give to those who are in need, or give to your country or your community. Be that mentor and advocate that makes a difference to that individual who will someday be the person up here on stage addressing a future graduating class. Please accept my heartfelt congratulations and thank you for the honor of being guest speaker. I would like to recognize members of your class who have accepted the call to serve their country. Please join me in recognizing Mitchell Carey. Please stand. Tiffany Chuang. Graham Harris. And Benjamin Huang. Thank you for answering your call to serve, and it's absolutely been my honor to be here with you today. Thank you.
Thank you again, Commander Free, for your participation in this commencement today, for your wonderful address, and for recognizing our 4 students, soon to be doctors. Very greatly appreciated. Thank you. Today is a very special day for all of you who are graduating, but it's an extra special day for 2 of you here. And it's special because you are going to be awarded the Gardner Award. And I'm privileged as Dean Emeritus to give you that award today. Particularly for the DDS awardee, that I've been your dean for almost 4 years. So I'd like to talk to you a little bit about what the Gardner Award is and give you some of the history. The award is given each year to commemorate Elizabeth Furman Gardner. And you're thinking right now, who in the heck is that? And why does it matter? And why are we spending the time? Well, she graduated from UCSF's dental hygiene program in 1958. So throughout her life, Elizabeth Gardner exemplified the qualities of caring and service. In particular, she devoted her energies to serving the University of California. That's the whole entire University of California. And she was the first person to be recognized with the title of Associate of the President of the University of California during the service, guess what, of David Pierpoint Gardner, her husband, the 15th President of the University of California. So to honor the spirit and example set by Libby Gardner, the recipients of this award are selected by the faculty on the basis of scholastic achievement, service to the university, and service to the community, their leadership qualities, and above all, a demonstrated concern for others. You are all very special people. These are very, very special people. So the faculty of the School of Dentistry and the graduating class congratulate the recipients of the award. And there's only about 3 people who know who these awardees are. So firstly, I'm going to give the award to the awardee in the Master of Science in Dental Hygiene class of 2018. So I'd like to join with me, please, in a drum roll. We get that's good. Keep it going, keep it going. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. And the awardee is... This has not been audited by any firm or any accountants or whatever. But I assure you it's the correct name, and it is Carolina Montoya. Please come to the stage. And now for the Doctor of Dental Surgery class of 2018. So we'd like to do the same routine again, and I'd like to also mention that has not been audited, but it's been carefully checked. And let's have it. Come on, faculty, come on. Good. And the award goes to you could hear a pin drop a minute ago. Patrick Wolfgram. So let's have another round of applause for both of the recipients.
We now have the alumni address, and the alumni address will be performed by our long-standing alumni member, Dr. Robert Huntley, former president of the UCSF Dental Alumni Association twice. Thank you, Dr. Huntley.
There's a little asterisk by my name in the book somewhere that says twice. So I'm the last thing between you and your degrees, so I better make this really quick. The alumni dues will be $75 a year. And it's really well meant. It allows us to give scholarships and stuff. It allows us to do that thing where we gave you your sweatshirt when you first got here. I don't know if you remember that. It also, the white clinic coat, that all came from just people's dues coming in. Let's see. Your degree, when you get out of here, it's going to give you a nice living. So remember to take some of that living and contribute back to the school, which is always good. Charge fair fees for your patients. They will appreciate that. And, don't gouge, but charge a fair fee. And getting into the words that you should use, when you're dealing with patients, you should always tell them to close, like one of our speakers said, and not bite. Because if they try to bite on that articulator paper, you might lose a finger. And let's see, the Alumni Association is your family. There is the Alumni Weekend that happens once a year, and we welcome you to that. Also, if you have questions that, you're going to make the decisions now. So if someone comes into your office selling you something, there's not going to be a professor, doing a checkoff. You're going to sign your name on something like I did for universal life insurance. You don't need that your first week out, believe me. So always call on your colleagues and your faculty. And with that, that's about it. Just have a good life, come back to the Alumni Weekend, and let's get on with the show.
And now I invite Interim Dean Dr. Mark Kirkland for the conferring of the degrees.
And I'm going to adjust this back to my height, normal height. So before we do this, that's why we're here, to confer degrees. But how about a big hand for all of our speakers, students and faculty? So before we confer the Master in Science in Dental Hygiene and Doctor of Dental Surgery degrees, I'd first like to acknowledge the graduate of the PhD program in Oral and Craniofacial Sciences. Joshua Emmerich, please rise. Josh enrolled in the integrated DDS PhD program in 2009. I remember you as a student. He received his Doctor of Dental Surgery degree from the School of Dentistry in 2013. Following his clinical studies, he conducted his dissertation work in the laboratory of David Julius, studying the molecular biology of itch and pain. In July, he will begin the Dental Clinical Research Fellowship at the National Institutes of Health, where he'll begin the study of the biological underpinnings of odontogenic pain. We applaud you, Josh, and wish you all the best in your efforts to broaden our knowledge as oral healthcare professionals. I would now like to introduce Executive Vice Chancellor and Provost of the University of California, San Francisco, Dan Lowenstein.
I guess I need to do something about this microphone. Thank you, Mark. And good afternoon, everyone. I am the last person standing between you and your degree, so I'm going to be very brief. And I'm just delighted to be here with all of you on this momentous occasion, the result of years and years and years of your determination, sacrifice, and hard work, otherwise known as blood, sweat, and tears. And I want to thank you for choosing to take this journey with us at UCSF. And I'm thrilled to see so many faces that no doubt comprise the family members and friends, the people who sacrificed to support you. Our goal at UCSF is to provide our students with the education, training, and insight for a lifetime of caring, imagination, and discovery. We expect you to make a difference in the world and in people's lives to ease their suffering. And we trust that we prepared you with a solid foundation for the challenges and opportunities that you'll encounter. But this works both ways. We want you to make a difference, but you in turn have made a difference here. And that is you've had an imprint on the university, leaving UCSF with your own legacy, a school, Dr. Lloyd, I have to say, the best school of dentistry in the world, a school that's been enriched by your time with us. So I want to thank you, each and every one of you, for your passion, your spirit, and your hard work. The future's in your hands, and I look forward to the impact you'll have on eliminating health disparity, achieving health equity, and providing the best oral health care for every member of our society. I just want to conclude with one quote from my personal hero, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., and one piece of advice. Here's the quote. "In the end, we will remember not the words of our enemies, but the silence of our friends. So, make your voice heard, but also be a voice for the many who are unable to speak for themselves." And here's the piece of advice. Here at this momentous waypoint, surrounded by all the people who love you so, never lose sight of the good fortune in your life. So, Dr. Kirkland, should we get on with it?
And again with the short microphones. So now, will the candidates for the degree Master of Science in Dental Hygiene please rise? The Master of Science in Dental Hygiene degree is awarded after completion of a baccalaureate degree, graduation from a dental hygiene program, and the completion of 1 year of intensive postgraduate coursework to include 3/4 of interdisciplinary dental hygiene science and 1/4 of field work. Vice Chancellor Lowenstein, I present the candidates for the degree Masters of Science in Dental Hygiene.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Regents of the University of California, I confer upon you the degree Master of Science in Dental Hygiene. Congratulations.
Will the recipients of the degree Master of Science in Dental Hygiene please be seated? I think Dean Emeritus said something about a pin drop. I can hear that. Will the candidates for the degree Doctor of Dental Surgery please rise? The Doctor of Dental Surgery degree is awarded after completion of a minimum of 3 years of pre-professional work in the arts and sciences, followed by 4 years of intensive study in the application of preclinical sciences to clinical dentistry. Vice Chancellor Lowenstein, I present the candidates for the degree Doctor of Dental Surgery.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Regents of the University of California, I confer upon you the degree Doctor of Dental Surgery. Congratulations.
Will the recipients of the degree Doctor of Dental Surgery please be seated? They keep making me do this. The cap, gown, and hood are descended from the articles of dress worn by church dignitaries in the Middle Ages. Today, the cap and gown indicate that the wearer is a member of a university or college. The hood shows that the wearer has a degree. The blue and gold lining represents the University of California colors, and the color of the hood, lilac, indicates the school, dentistry. I would like to introduce the reader of the Masters of Science in Dental Hygiene graduate names, Ms. Christy Minaj-Burney, and the hooding assistants, Ms. Elena Ortega and Dr. George Taylor.
I've never met a Mike I didn't like.
Will the recipients of the degree Masters of Science in Dental Hygiene please come forward?
Marisa Abad. Capstone Research, Dental Therapy, Surveying the Perceived Knowledge and Attitudes of California Dentists. Miad Mohammed Alamar. The association between e-cigarette use and periodontal health and social media's effect on this relationship in United States adults. Dima Abdullah Alhamda. Capstone Research, Botox in the Treatment of Muscle-Generated Oral Problems, California Dental Hygienists' Knowledge, Attitudes, and Practices. Chow Teddy Dong. Male students, intentions to enter the dental hygiene profession and experiences in dental hygiene education, a qualitative study. Jacqueline Lee, research, international education of dental hygienists, similarities and differences of educational programs. Carolina Montoya, Care of HIV-positive children, a study of pediatric HIV education in dental hygiene curricula across the United States. Monique Shoker, differences in infection control teaching methods, dental hygiene students' knowledge, attitudes, and practices. Brenda Barrentos Torcios. Research, minocycline microspheres, periodontal pocket depth responses in patients with chronic kidney disease. Marcy Wagner, research, dental provider referrals to medical providers.
Now, I'd like to invite Dean Emeritus Featherstone to join me for the Doctor of Dental Surgery hooding ceremony. Dean Featherstone. Taking too many papers. I'd like to introduce the reader of the Doctor of Dental Surgery graduate names, Dr. Safia Saeed, and the hooding assistants, Dr. James Giblin and Dr. Richard Mogensen. Participation in the hooding and reading of the names at commencement are great honors. These individuals were selected by the class in recognition of their contributions to dental education at the UCSF School of Dentistry. Will the recipients of the degree Doctor of Dental Surgery please come forward?
Please be reminded that we have a professional photographer that will be taking pictures of the graduates. I would like to ask the guests to please keep the aisles clear so that the graduates can process through. Thank you. Dr. Joseph Kwan Ho Yun.
Thank you so much.
Dr. Bishoy Joseph Besada. Dr. Mitchell Carey. Dr. Tiffany Kate Chung. Dr. Graham Ashton Harris. Dr. Benjamin Huang. Dr. Mais Aldahan. Dr. Elias Almaz. Dr. Tahani Al-Mashta. Dr. Ava Arshadi. Dr. Monica Armendariz. Dr. Magriq Asadurian. Dr. Samir Bajaj. With her newborn, Dr. Anamika Batra. Dr. Riley Bateman. Dr. Daniel Belai. Dr. Whitney Bryant. Dr. Giselle Cancino Cabugao. Dr. Suita Castro. Dr. Pragya Chavla. Dr. Kimberly Chen. Dr. Mosha Chen. Dr. Seraphine Chen. Dr. Yunyi Joseph Chen. Dr. Sonali Shabra. Dr. Irene Ching. Dr. Karen Chong. Dr. Yevgeny Davidov. Dr. Brianna DeVito. Dr. Alessandra Altamirano Dieplinger. Dr. Ethan Doe. Dr. Sahar Dolatshahi. Dr. Audrey Duong. Dr. Sumaya El-Nur. Dr. Rachel Brianna Forer. Dr. Wendy Ewen Fu. Dr. Sean Full. Dr. Tsagazab Gassessa. Dr. Roshni Galot. Dr. Julia Goldstein. Dr. Talin Golnazarian. Dr. Gagneet Griwal. Dr. Dean Roy Gretzinger. Dr. Svetlana Guevara Lara. Dr. Angine Hovasapian. Dr. Kyle Hellstrom. Dr. Charles Hu. Dr. Jenny Wong. Dr. Eric Sejin Ju. Dr. Amara Kang Martin. Dr. Caitlin Katsura. Dr. Sakshi Kapoor. Dr. Jill Kesaria. Dr. Hamlet Kachatrian. Dr. Sneha Kerde. Dr. Melody Kansari. Dr. Hakyun Kim. Dr. Jinwon Kim. Dr. Yejin Kim. The very eager Dr. Michael Kim. Dr. Kayla LeBeau. Dr. Casey Lee. Dr. Yuna Lee. Dr. Irene Louie. Dr. Yelizavieta Luchkovska. Dr. Tiffany Liu. Dr. Ryan Mock. Dr. Zore Marashi. Dr. Philip Kyung Nam. Dr. Rahman Nazari. Dr. Catherine Wynn. Dr. Helen Wynn. Dr. Anna Tuan Nonaka. Dr. Rosa Pagosian. Dr. Stephen Fan. Dr. Christy Lynn Potts. Dr. Tabassum Rafi. Dr. Marina Kazaryev. Dr. Byron Ruiz. Dr. Samuel Johannes Rusam. Dr. Esther San Nicolas. Dr. Arash Safati. Dr. Arya Sani. Dr. Valerie Torricos Saragusa. Dr. Shaiba Sandhu. Dr. Amin Saraf. Dr. Priyanka Saxena. Dr. Nadia Shaheen. Dr. Shraddha Surchan. Dr. Sonia Soto. Dr. Jessica Glauser St. Martin. Dr. Caleb Tam. Dr. Wilson Tam. Dr. Valoren Tinai. Dr. Jasmine Thomas. Dr. Theodora Trifon. Dr. Oluwatosin Tokede. Dr. Efrain Vargas. Dr. Tui Trong. Dr. Travis Nam Vo. Dr. Geethan Verdi. Dr. Ramzan Warda. Dr. Keely Walgama. Dr. Patrick Joseph Wolfgram. Dr. Dan Wu. Dr. Nan Xiong. Dr. Ivana Yi. Dr. Jacqueline Ann Young. Dr. Joseph Makram Youssef. Dr. Heidi Wei Kim. Dr. Su-Ying Zhao. Dr. Emily Zhang. And as Joe mentioned, some classmates were not able to join us today. If you're at home watching with your families, congratulations to you as well. I will read your names now. Dr. Constantine Howard. Dr. Faria Khan. Dr. Anastasia Pogadayeva. Dr. Helen Vilches. Did I miss anyone? Congratulations.
Well, folks, what a fabulous day. Before the recessional, I have just a couple of very brief things to do. Firstly, particularly the DDS class, this is a very special class for me, as you graduated in the last year that I was the dean. And several of you I interviewed on interview day, and it's so thrilling to see you here today. And many of the class I called to invite you to join UCSF, and we're thrilled that you did. So I would like to ask the graduating class, Master of Science in Dental Hygiene, and the DDS class of 2018 to stand and turn around and look at the rest of the audience. Congratulations. And I would like to ask the graduating class of 2018 to look and think and acknowledge those folks and the faculty and staff on the stage behind you, and give all of your supporters a fabulous round of applause. Class of 2018, please be seated. And finally, I want to give you personally my heartfelt congratulations. I was very pleased to come back into town for a few days, especially for this occasion. Congratulations, have a fabulous life, and look back on your time at UCSF that has prepared you for the rest of your life. Thank you very much.
Thank you. So it just leaves me to thank the staff who organized, managed, and helped this commencement ceremony: Julia Wang, Pamela Armstrong, Tamala Lamb, and all of the members from the Learner Success Center, and any of our other staff members who helped. So guests, I'm going to ask you to please remain seated during the recessional and congratulate our graduates as they leave the auditorium. And for our graduates, you will join our profession behind Grand Marshal Dr. Barry Burstein, the faculty and staff. Dean Dr. Michael Reddy is hosting a reception in the lobby and green room on the second floor. So all that remains now is music, please. Thank you.